everybody. Drunk Zombie Talk, DZT for short. Sorry we've been absent for some while, and of course we got the holidays, and we've got this going on, and Turkey Day was last month, so I mean we've all been gobble gobble. We've all been dealing with some family stuff, and of course some people get sick, and I was myself for a little bit, so we just kind of were on a hiatus, but we're coming back to you. We know that The Walking Dead is over, and we're sad to say that, or sad to hear it, and sad to say that it is over until February. So we got nothing to do for 2 months. But I mean, that's what this show is about. Is we're not strictly on Walking Dead anymore. We're gonna go go to broaden horizons, like such as horror video games and horror stuff, and just like all around just talking books as well. Just all around talking. I mean, because that's what Drunk Zombie Talk is. It's just we just get drunk and we're pretty much drunken zombies talking to each other and overriding each other over nonsense. And that's how it always goes. But that's the basis of Drunk Zombie Talk. And that's basically what we're gonna do. We're just gonna take the episode. What was it? 5, 6?
6.
6. What was it called again? Consumed. We're gonna talk about Consumed this episode and. Talk a little bit about that and just what we're going to do to prolong this this video. I mean this TV web series, I guess, this web talk show, because nobody's ever done it before and we're like the first ones. So as always, I am Rabbit, and next to me are my friends.
Snowbird. And Rice.
And we're coming to you live, and we got a new drink that we're trying out for the holiday spirits. It's called a Christmas Hug. And it's very, very warming. It tastes like apple cider. Put the description below of how to make it. It's Fireball, cranberry juice, and apple juice. Pretty good.
Very good.
Pretty good.
Tastes exactly like I.
Well, you can try out the Mountain Dew lemonade. You can put the recipe at the bottom. It's just $1.49 at the store.
Lemonade with Mountain Dew. Lemon Dew. I'm gonna piss that.
Lemon drop.
Lemon drop. I guess
lemon drop.
It's sold in the convenience store for kids. Lemon drop. Pineapple, you're a horrible cat. But let's go ahead and get into it. It's a crazy episode. I mean, Daryl and Carol chasing after Beth. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We got a phoner. We got a phoner. Somebody wants to talk on the Walking, or
I don't know. Someone wants to be on your show.
Phoning in
for the Walking Dead talk. There he is. But get off, kitty. Bad kitty. So it's the Daryl and Carol chase to follow the cross on the back of the cars that Daryl had seen Beth being taken in, which is kind of weird and everything. And they just kind of zoomed on past when they were out there in the episode 5, and Daryl was just like breaking the headlight, the brake lights.
I like that.
Just like knows that he can't follow him, man. That was pretty smooth. But they go all the way back to Atlanta, which is I thought would be more overcrowded with zombies, but.
Yeah, it was kind of cleaned up and stuff like that. Not to mention, if you want to think about it, I mean, I think I said this on the Talking Dead also, but it's kind of a vacation from the woods.
True.
Yeah, for them.
Back to concrete jungle.
Yeah.
But also, it's been said and noticed throughout Walking Dead as it's getting longer. How you're talking about the crowds, the zombies? It should be more crowded. Well, yeah, they've deleted their food supply there, so they just kind of wandered off to the rural areas.
Yeah, I can see it. I mean, they had the herds going on.
Yeah, I've always thought about this. The best place, like one of the best places to go if you're out in that area, is like whenever it's cold, zombies are gonna be slower. So go live up in the mountain, on top of the mountain.
Yeah, like rigor mortis would really set in.
Yeah, no joke.
Stiffen up the bones and everything. They'd lose a leg or some shit. Yeah,
and you'd be wearing puffy coats and stuff, so even more protection from
Get bitten.
Yeah, you did. You look like Michelin, man.
Minus like the long sleeve with like the thermal, and then the shark suit underneath with duct tape wrapped around your wrist just in case. The shark suit, man. the best defense against all zombies because the shark can't bite through that. Well, it can, but I mean, it'd take a minute. Chainmail, always chainmail.
Yeah.
Chainmail. But
It's
it's
so
heavy.
good. Yes. Yeah,
But back to the episode. Like when they went into the city, it's crazy how everything looked. You can tell it was napalm. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
yeah, it burnt everywhere.
I mean, come on, look at the zombies, man. They're still alive, but they're just stuck to the ground, melted.
yeah,
And that was a good. That was actually good. A good
I think they
graphics
did good on that
for
one.
them. Yeah.
The first close up on one of the burnt ones, it looked like his skin had melted
Yeah, it
over
was
his
just-
eyelids.
It's like an ooze. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like
just
it just
insane.
oozed down.
I thought that was pretty cool. I commend them for that one. That was just it was really really good.
Nick and
Good,
Sarah was amazing.
Yeah, it was good. The whole scene where they're wandering through the buildings and everything, trying to find a good place and everything, and then they come across Noah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that one part where they came across the door with the chain on it, and they had to squeeze through.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was kind of funny how Daryl was just like, "Good thing we didn't eat breakfast this morning," and
Yeah.
squeezed through it.
Yeah.
He's like, "Damn, are you calling yourself a fat ass or what?" That was pretty cool. And then I don't know, what'd you guys think about the whole little camp area with the
I
tents?
thought that was crazy, and I just like kind of thought. I mean, like I wish there was like a backstory on that, just because like it would be nice to know how that happened. Like they were doing a little bit of flashbacks and stuff like that. If they threw a flashback in of those people, like, and what happens to them, it'd be cool to understand what happened, you know?
And it's just like they kind of got stuck there, and
Yeah, and they ran out of food and they just died in their sleeping bags. I mean, like, it just didn't make sense. Like, it didn't make sense what
There had to
happened.
be
Maybe it was from the
something.
napalm, you know? Maybe they found a place and they were going to camp out and they locked themselves up. And, like, from the gases or something, they just died.
That's a good one to think about too.
It's a good theory.
Yeah, it is.
But, you know, and, like, when Noah's like, he's like, you guys look tough.
Yeah, when he fucking. Well, when he took their guns, I mean, he didn't seem like he was limping. So I was kind of curious on that one. Is like, had it been a couple of days since he
Came
escaped?
across them again.
Because he
Well,
was.
we know it's
Or
been,
did he not
we know
hurt
it
us
was
that
overnight.
bad? It was more of
We
it
know.
hurts right
Was
now.
the scene of Carol and Daryl like when they're looking out the window? Was that did they have the guns then? And then that happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so it had been the same day, because I mean, like, he just straight up said, you know, like a few scenes later, he's like, no, I've already saved your life once. You know, straight
Yeah.
up, you know, I gave you a chance.
With the bookcase that fell on.
Yeah,
That already.
'cause he stopped Carol from shooting him in the back, and he was just a kid.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
Well,
I mean, unless you know that, like, there's still some humanity there, if you think about it, because, like, I think Daryl is starting to be the voice of reason towards Rick. If you notice, like, how he's, like, telling
Well, he's
Rick
second in
back off,
command.
you know, a couple times.
He's second in command.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, Daryl. It's Rick, and of course he's got
Right.
his general, which is Daryl.
Yeah, but, I mean, I think Rick,
Oh God. Ruin the show.
we've got mail.
We've got mail.
Here's,
Scene 1, take 2.
Marker.
Marker. Where's the marker? Sorry about that. As you were saying about the. What were we talking about?
I'm thinking really
I'm thinking really hard right now. I was
Second
just,
in command. He's second in command.
Yeah,
other
Rick's
than some-
Rick's voice of reason, because he's like telling him, you know, like he was like, you know, maybe we should go with Tyrese's idea. You know, that was later
Yeah.
on, but I mean, I know we're getting ahead of ourselves here, but I mean, like, if you think about it, he's like he's just second in command right there. I mean, like he's trying to be the voice of reason
Yeah,
towards
he's
Rick,
the vice president.
because Rick's
Basically.
Rick's
Gets to have
like
ideas.
changing. I mean, his mind's just kind of warping, and he's changing.
Yeah.
So I mean, like,
I mean, you can tell
he
it
just
later
showed it. I
through
mean,
the
he
other
said he tried to save
Yeah.
Noah's life the first time. The second time, he ended up saving Noah's life anyways. But you know,
Which me
and
and
then
Ron
he was
were-
like saving Beth. You know, that was like I mean, like, I wish you would have done it the first time. He'd be like, you know, I could save my friend. And,
Right.
you know, and they, instead of him going off and then end up getting himself hurt and then wasting ammo.
Mhm.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you do stupid stuff, and it's kind of when you. I guess when you're in love. Well, actually, it's his best friend, but I don't know. They might have had some kind of thing. I mean, it kind of hinted towards it, just a little bit. But I mean, it's more of like that's my baby sister kind of thing.
Yeah.
We were talking about it last night, actually. All of us, like how Rick is.
I don't know if that. I mean, like I just think like she pulled him back. So.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I mean,
so,
like, we can talk about that too because that was.
Well, I mean,
past.
Carl pulled Michonne back as well.
Yeah, and they have a bond with each other now.
Yeah, so it was kind of a bond thing.
And then Michonne ended up pulling Carl back.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like kind of a back and forth thing. It's like they're not, like trying to get with each other kind of thing, even though it would be kind of awkward, big tall black woman and then a little kid. But it's
but I mean, like if you think about it, and Beth and
Daryl.
In Daryl's situation, I mean, she's like 20 years old now.
Yeah,
but like 3 years, so she's like 20 years old now, and and he's in his late 30s. So
I mean, it's
the
possible.
World, they I mean, like people die, people are mourning.
It's possible, but I mean, then again, Daryl also respected Herschel, so I mean, I guess it would be like his kind of like a following Dad's wish, was just like protect my daughter.
He watched her.
We just showed all the actions in the end. All the love for her he had.
Yeah.
He had.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about that.
He had part of her raising. He watched her grow up and actually helped. Basically, everybody did. If you're a young person in a group.
When they were all split up, how do you think that she was able to? I mean, I know she had some ideas, but I mean, he obviously had to show her some kind of like. Techniques on like with the mirror and the glass and like starting the fire and all that junk.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like I don't know. I just like they just seem so much closer. Like she maybe had a crush on him.
She looked like she had a crush on Carl. She looked like she had a crush on Rick. She looked like
she gets around.
She gets around.
I remember saying that her and Carl were gonna get together.
Man, you always thought they were. You always thought they were when they first got to the prison. Like Carl was like kind of like. Checking that top bunk kind of thing.
Yeah.
And Herschel's like, "What are you doing?" "Oh, just checking." And it's like, and of course Beth is all like, "Oh, he's trying to get to me. How you do, Daddy?" You want to go to Ryan? You little zombie kitty? No.
This is our mascot.
This is the mascot. I swear, I mean, if the world goes to hell, I'm sticking her in a backpack.
I've already thought about that. I'm already
She's gonna be the backpack cat, man.
About that.
She's never gonna run away, man. She doesn't really bother me my side.
I have two cats, I have my white Persian too. And so we'll have two backpacks. I actually have a double bag that
double bag cats.
Yeah. No, they make the cat carriers that are duffel. They look like duffel bags. And they have they're open on both sides, like the what was that? What's that called? That's on the shoes, stuff like that. The nylon.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like that. I mean, like that. They make those, dude. Go buy you one before it all happens, but make sure you have it with your rain suitcase.
Man, I got a backpack. She'll stick her head out if she wants there.
But this way you don't have to worry about her jumping out of your backpack.
Oh no, you just keep the zippers up to where she can only have like a head.
I'll stick with the duffel bag or take care of that, man.
Oh, it should be probably kind of a pain. She'd be like meow, meow. Oh yeah, I don't know. I know we're going off topic here. Sweetheart, evil cat.
Yeah,
we're going off topic.
Double child.
She is.
Anyways, yeah. So like, I think this was like flip side on this. Like this episode also made it. I mean, like it like Carol and
Daryl back together.
And like she told him, and he's like, I'm not gonna ask you if you want to tell me, that's just how it was.
Talk about what she did.
What she did was in the past. He
and what happened to her.
Yeah.
Because Rick gave him kind of a. We were just like.
Well, Rick knew, and he got pissed, but he understood.
Yeah, he's like, I had to let her go, and right then and there, Daryl was just pissed off, but he was just like, all right, so what do we do? He was just like, you had to do it for a reason, so. That's why, kind of like Daryl was like, I'm not gonna ask if.
But I know there was a reason.
Like Daryl's loyalty,
there was a reason.
Like his loyalty to Rick is like so true too. I mean, like he's just like I understand. I'm with you 100% of the way. Even if I don't agree with this, if this is how you want to do it, this is how we're gonna do it.
And very beginning of the series, man, they butted heads like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
and then all of a sudden now they're like partners in crime.
Brothers.
They're brothers in crime, I guess.
Yeah, because they're all family. That's all everybody got.
See, that's what me we were talking about last night. Is where do you foresee Rick now? I mean, like you see him upcoming as a leader, but now he's more of like a guardian or a protector.
Yeah,
protector.
Like he'll do anything for them.
He'll do anything.
I really don't know.
He'll kill his best
Like
friend.
what
just so they
I
have a
I
group.
don't like when it comes to this part of the comics. I don't know. Like so I don't have a head in this. I just have I know who's coming in next. Like I told you.
Mhm.
Because I mean like Robert Kirkman told the nation, the world. But I don't know. I'm like what I'm hoping for is they finally find a place they can like land down and buckle down and make it.
Kind of like the prison, like they had it going for.
Well,
like
they had to go in the prison, yeah, and they had the fences and all that stuff. But no, I see it as more like maybe them laying it down in like a neighborhood, like cleaning out the neighborhood.
like a Woodbury in a way.
Yeah, in a way, but like not so much as a Woodbury, not so much as fortifying it. And I mean, like maybe putting up fences and shit like that.
Well, I mean, how else are you
like-
gonna survive in it? You
Well,
gotta put up
but-
barriers.
Yeah, I mean, like there'll be a herd come through and all that stuff. Yeah, I understand that, but like not fortifying it like they did. And I mean, like Woodbury seemed more like a bunker to me, like a fort.
Well, yeah, I would go with fort more than a
Yeah,
bunker. Like
yeah.
the prison was more of a bunker with like
Yeah.
a yard.
Yeah,
You know.
Yeah,
That was-
and it was more like a fort, like some military base.
The prison would have been very successful if not for Woodbury, like a war going on.
Yeah.
But
They
we
would've
hear, I mean, like we know,
found a way to do some shit there.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
of course.
And actually, I think even though we're foreseeing this, I think we're still getting ahead of ourselves on this. But like they said in the preview, or not in the previews, but like the preview of the upcoming season, that like they're like saying we're only 100 miles away from this place, and so like we're wondering where they're going. I think they're going up north. I think they're gonna head north. In my opinion.
We'll talk about that later on in the next couple episodes. I mean,
Yeah,
like
still
you said, we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit.
It's just a prediction,
Like a
thought.
foreshadowing kind of thing.
Yeah.
But to go back to what we were talking about, the main focus of this episode.
This is DZT.
See, this is what happens when this is
We're
exactly what
going
drunk
behind.
this is exactly what drunk zombie talk is all about. I mean, we started talking about the episode, and then we started talking about cats, and then people coming knocking on my door, and then holiday hugs and whatnot, and then we come back to it, and cats and backpacks, and how it just all kinds of things that we will do. It's pretty fun. This is what all drunk zombie talk is all about, because we do get drunk, and this is all we do is just zombie out and talk to each other.
Yep.
Basically,
anyways,
yeah.
I'm consumed. I'm like Carol taking that hit, the car hit.
Yes, dude.
That
Makes
got
sense
fatty, right?
because that previous episode, I thought everybody as well thought that she was trying to infiltrate it because they met
Yeah.
up with Noah.
Yeah, I was
She's
about to
like
say.
that. There's a girl in there, or they're looking for Beth, and he's like, she's in there, and like she did
Well, and
something.
she was like saying that we need to figure out a way to get into there to figure it out, figure what they're dealing with.
Yeah.
And so that's what I thought. I mean, like I thought it was an infiltration. They were just going in there to figure out what they had to deal with.
But no, it was.
I mean, like there was.
Bam! I was like, shit!
There was a tiny part of me that, like, at very first was like sitting there thinking, oh shit. Well, they take out the strongest one and bring the weaker ones in.
Right.
So like I did for a second think, something happened to Daryl, but I knew he was still alive because they showed it.
Yeah.
But still, it just like, I mean, like I thought maybe like something happened there. And they took her, or like she faked something.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah,
That card,
I thought she
card,
was, like,
and they're
faking
like,
something.
she's like almost dead, is what they're saying, all that stuff, and then also she wakes up. So I really thought, well, we can't go on.
Yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves again. I know it's really
It's
hard.
easy.
It's really easy to go off that way, but it's really hard to stay on
I mean,
track.
like, well, there's so much like I have to say.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get to it here in a couple of weeks. Hell, I might do this. Shoot another episode within a week and just go ahead and
Dude,
cram it all out.
I'm always home.
So I mean, we got it. The whole Carol being hit by a car was fucking surprising to me.
Yeah,
I thought that
wasn't
was crazy.
expecting it.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, no.
That was, she just took off and,
And
it was like
Carol's
Meet Joe Black. It was just like BAM! And she like fucking flew. I was like, BAM!
Daryl's expression too, you know.
Oh,
I mean, like that was just tough right there.
oh yeah.
For
I mean,
him.
it was pretty much his love interest just got fucking rammed by a fucking car.
But Noah was
Yeah.
right though. I
It's
mean,
like
that's-
no.
Noah was right though. That's the only way that they're gonna be able to get. I mean, like that she's gonna
Motivate
be able
people
to
to
live.
go.
No,
too,
but no,
as well.
but that's the only way she's gonna be able to live. You know, survive.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think if they would have left her, she would have died.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the
absolutely.
motivation is saying they have Carol and Beth.
Yeah, the
They'd
motivation.
be like, all right.
Yeah,
Oh,
of
of
course,
course, Rick.
with
Yeah.
Daryl
Yeah,
taking
don't
Noah
worry.
back to the camp. Yeah.
They got cops.
Hey,
I
all you
got
gotta do is tell Rick.
Grimes.
It's just like, hey, dude, they got 2 people of our family. Fuck it, we're going. That's all he's doing. It's like, I gotta protect them
They're
all.
fucking with the wrong people.
Yeah, and hold the gun up like that, like all the time, just
He
like
just let
like
that
half
puppy
cocked,
hang.
like with his limp wrist.
Dude. Oh yeah,
Andrew Lincoln's so funny.
I know. But no, like in the comics, you know, Terminus, in the comics, whenever he says where they're screwing with the wrong people, in the comics it says,
Fuck
sure
it.
says they're fucking with the wrong people.
Oh, I've seen it on YouTube. Like they had to cut it out because it was AMC. They can't say fuck,
Yeah.
but they can say shit, bitch, whore, ass.
Yeah, they can say everything else in the dictionary.
Jesus, God, goddamn. I mean, you can say everything, but fuck. What the fuck is up with that?
Of course, man. They say butt fuck.
But fuck.
I didn't say but fuck. But fuck, man. That was good. I just kind of fell into a trap. I fell into a trap. That was fun.
Your own
Anyways.
evening.
Yeah, I mean, like, but Noah's right about that part, man. Like, that's the only way she would live. So.
I did like how like Daryl was smoking a cigarette after. Like, I'm sorry, I'm jumping back and forth in between the within the episode, but when the bookshelf when the bookshelf came down on him and like Daryl smoked a cigarette and he was just like, you know, fuck you, and
Yeah.
Carol was the only one that was just like, come on, quit being a dick. And he's like, all right. His pussy kind of like got in the way.
Real fast, was the whole thing, like, did you do an episode already with, whenever they found out that, Mullet Man is not really...
Eugene?
Yeah, he's not who he really is.
No,
is that
man. I
before
don't think we did.
Is that before this episode, or is that...
It was before. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Dude, I gotta admit, since we already passed that episode,
Yeah.
dude, I love the fucking cold cock that...
Oh, Abraham?
That Abraham just...
Dude, he-
boom, and he just stood up
Beat
straight
the
and just...
shit out of him.
Bam! Dude, he fucked it. I thought he was dead.
Oh, yeah,
I honestly
three
thought
hit
he was
on
dead.
his
Like,
to the
I mean,
face,
like
man.
they knocked him out for a long time because they're sitting there later on driving in the truck and he's still passed down the back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, he woke up for a little bit and then
I don't remember if he was like awake since the last time we've seen him.
he was. It looked like he was, but he wasn't coherent in a way.
Yeah,
Like,
he just had a hell of
Dude,
a
He
yeah.
still got fucking Tweety birds like
He
flying
got,
around
I mean,
his
like,
head.
yeah, he got lucky on that, dude.
Fucking Abraham's a
Because
beast,
like,
man.
come to find out, you know, Abraham was gonna kill himself already.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, and then that was his only thing to live for. And so now, where's it gonna go?
it's true.
Yeah.
And then now he's got to suck it up and realize there's like there's no saving the world. There's only surviving.
Yeah, and well, I mean, like, he pulls out at the end.
He's caring
Oh,
about
wait.
these people he's been
Never
with
mind.
this
Yeah.
long.
Never mind. I can't say that.
Yeah, you can't say anything.
The second
It's
half.
so
of it.
hard.
The second half of Abraham, like what do I want to say?
We're gonna have
I'll
to wait.
leave it off. I'll leave it off as he was gonna kill himself, and now what's gonna happen?
Yeah, we'll just end it on that note. The ending of was it the ending of that when Carol got hit? Was when Beth saw, or was that when? No,
That was the end of the episode before it.
yeah.
That's
Beth
why
saw
we
it.
all questioned what Carol was doing.
I mean, it was a pretty good episode all around. I mean, you got to see a lot of.
I can't
Carol
believe
get
that Dawn,
like
like
that.
Dawn, like you can so tell that
bitch.
she even though her character or the actress doesn't think that her person's a villain. You can just tell. I mean, like the dude's like sitting there and like, you know, Beth says, "Oh, you're gonna use you spend your time charging your DVD player, but you're not gonna try to save her life," and she's like, "Cut her, cut her off."
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wow, dude, seriously, you're gonna pick a DVD player versus a person that could possibly be somebody.
The
that you
resources.
need. Yeah.
The resources. Well, she's
Yeah.
got to. That's why I hate Dawn. Is she thinks she's got everything in the bag. Like, she's got to keep it contained, but she's actually just making a face for herself. She's like a mayor, just trying to like appease the people and just like just like, hey, you know what? I got your back no matter what. And if you talk to me bad, I'm gonna talk to you bad, but you're gonna be right in the end. And it's what it seems like. She's always
she gives them what they
breaking
want.
backs
She gives
for
them what they
her-
want to keep her.
men.
Yeah.
She gives them what they want to keep her her spot.
Right. I want to know though. Are those actual Atlanta cops? Like, are they actual Atlanta cops, or were they kind of
In from another area like Rick is.
some like local cops or some shit like that, or maybe like somebody off the
I
streets?
think those were the like the local
Atlanta
local.
PD, I think.
Yeah, Atlanta PD, the locals, because they're in the Blues. Rick was the sheriff, and he was in the Tans.
True.
So.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like the actual people, or they just like
Well,
got
they
this
just
guy-
Get your uniform.
They did-
yeah,
well,
just
don't
throw
you
on the
remember-
uniform on somebody
didn't
that
you
was a
hear
good person.
Yeah.
I mean, how they started out. They explained it how they started out is like there was the last bus, and they were the last bit of the cops started getting people out.
Okay, yeah, you're
And
right.
the
You're
road
right.
where they napalmed, and they decided to stay or keep them in there, and so they just took over the building.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you're right on that one. I forgot about that too.
You
Damn, I'm
remember-
slipping in my old age.
My memory sucks so bad, but for some reason I remember. I just remember.
Spot on The
Yeah.
Walking Dead. It's got to be The
Walking
Walking
Dead,
Dead.
Supernatural, Justified.
I've been on that supernatural kick.
Sons
man.
of
I'm almost
Anarchy.
done with it.
The last episode, Sons of Anarchy, is Tuesday.
Who cares?
I hated it. I
I-
never started watching until seventh season. That's
Yeah,
whenever I
okay.
started from the
One
beginning.
of my best friend's
And
sisters was in it.
I'm already caught up in it.
She was a prostitute.
Oh really?
Yeah, she got to be in 2 episodes. Marlene Barnes.
Huh.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
But Justified, I'm a big fan of.
I guess we're gonna just go ahead and wrap it up since we're talking about other stuff.
Wrap it up. Yeah.
Not being rude or anything.
Without getting to talk about the next 2 episodes.
Yeah, it's
I
kind of
wanna
hard.
kinda
It's really
talk
hard.
about that whole
Okay,
entire
so
episode.
this one did okay. So just stick in for next week. We're just gonna go ahead and talk about the rest of the episodes, and we're just gonna go ahead and smash it all out and get it all over with. And then the weekend after, which would probably be Christmas time, we might do a very DZT Christmas. I don't know. We might just have a little Christmas special and just like hang out and just be like, hey, welcome to.
Let's have all the guests on here.
Yeah, dude. Oh,
Be,
yeah, we
be
could.
eggnogging.
Be eggnogging it up. Whiskey and eggnog. That sounds good.
Eggnog. I would like some eggnog. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll just prepare 2 weeks. We're gonna have a very
Yo,
DZT
take it
Christmas.
easy.
And thanks for watching the show.
Be
If you guys
safe.
stuck with us this long, we appreciate your support.
Oh yeah.
Also,
Support Chiari.
Support Chiari. Go to conquerchiari.com. Support.org. I hate when people correct me.
DZT They'd be like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. Is it a porn site?
Jeez.
Okay, conquerchiari.org. The description's below. Just check them out. Help us support it. We're very strongly in support of it. And I hope you guys had a good turkey dinner. We all did.
Oh, yeah.
I might show a little couple of clips
Several.
on of our turkey dinner on there. But we'll do a very DZT Christmas in 2 weeks, and then until next week, we will see you guys later.
Be safe.
Cheers. Bottle cheers.